Hi, and welcome back to Wildman Wheels. Today, we're taking a little break from the Scout, and we're going to be doing something that's just completely odd for this channel. I actually spent this last weekend. It's the reason why I didn't get a video out last Sunday. I was actually in Texas, and I was helping out Team Passin Bayou with the Texas Water Safari. And so we're going to be going over that video this week, and so you can kind of check out and see what I was doing last weekend. I guess it's more of like a vlog than anything, and might not be your cup of tea. And if that's the case, then we'll see you next week. We'll be back on the Scout next week. So let's dive into this week and just check it out. We had some fun. We had a lot of fun. Got to see water and river and green stuff, which for me in Arizona, green stuff is kind of weird. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what to do with my hands. So let's go check it out. Okay, so what's your name?
Andrew Parker.
Andrew Parker. How many years have you been doing this?
This is our third year.
Third year.
So hopefully we finish.
Okay, and then you are?
Alex Rustler.
What have you learned in the last 2 years you're bringing today that's like, all right, we know this works, this doesn't work?
I think the biggest thing is managing your calorie intake and managing your sleep schedule. And just knowing what you're up against. The first year was rough because we didn't have any experience. Yeah, you're heading out into the unknown your first year, and you don't know what obstacles you're going to hit. You don't know, when you're not sleeping, it screws with you. And like having a better understanding of how to manage that sleep schedule and manage our, attention and all of that, I think is probably the biggest advantage of having already done it.
Oh gosh, I don't know. What have I learned? It feels like nothing now because the water's going to be so high this year that everything's going to be out the window.
Yeah,
so,
it feels like that.
What about mentally? Because
mentally,
you've got a couple years.
Sure. The most important thing I think is you take one checkpoint at a time. Just like, don't think about the whole race ever. You just think about the next checkpoint. And
the 3 hours.
Yeah, the 4 hours, the 8 hours sometimes.
260 miles.
Yeah.
Then it's just over.
It's you'll drive yourself crazy.
Yeah.
Especially because sometimes a quarter of a mile can feel like an eternity, especially when you're just about to get to the next checkpoint. So knowing that a quarter of a mile could be so terrible, and then that you have another 200 miles to go, not beneficial.
It can put you in a bad mental state.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's amazing how much getting to that checkpoint and seeing your team captains and knowing that okay, we're gonna get refreshed on all our food and water and get some moral support. It's amazing how much that does for you.
Would you say this is more of a physical challenge or more of a mental challenge?
50-50.
50-50.
For sure.
But the mental is, I think, the tougher part. And having already done it twice, knowing that you can do it.
So you've kind of broken that mental at this point in time, because you're like, I've done this twice. It's not that there isn't a mental challenge at any point, because you still get tired, you're still hungry, you're still fighting through, it's hot, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But now that I've done this twice.
I know.
Now it's more of like a physical challenge to you?
I mean, I don't know. We're not competing for first place. So, I don't know. I still think it's 50-50. The first year mentally was like 80-20, or I don't know.
Well, this year's probably going to be more physical because we didn't train much. So
we have faster water.
We'll see how our bodies hold up. We're a year older, and
Would you consider yourself to be an elite athlete?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, definitely not.
But I think we both have a lot of willpower, and that's
That's where it comes in.
Well said. Well said.
One of the things I like about this race is it just completing it is just this strong reminder that you can do hard things. You put your mind to it, you can do hard things, and this is a hard race to finish, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's a lot.
Yeah, I think that's like the reason we do it. It's just like that feeling when you've just completed the hardest thing of your life is like why we keep coming back.
You do something like this, and everything else in life gets a little easier.
It's just got everything that life has. It's got the highs, it's got the lows, it's got the, you know, monotonous stretches. It has the
Exciting stretches.
Exciting stretches. It's yeah.
What brings you back every year? Like, why are you like, let's do this again?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
I kind of feel the same way, but it's
Ask
like
us after.
ask us after. I don't know, the community, the people, it's such an interesting subculture of like people who are into this kind of thing, and it's like inspiring. Like every year when we sit through that team meeting or whatever they call it before the race, like I love hearing the stories. I love hearing about the people who've done it 10, 20, 30 times, and it's just like I said, a reminder that, you know, we're built for this kind of stuff. This is what humans were meant to do.
Something you want to tell the whole world, all 350 of my subscribers.
I encourage anyone to come down and try the race. It's really, anyone can do it. I stand by that.
I agree 100%. You know, we were not paddlers. We were not canoers. This isn't something that we had on our bucket list for a long time. We just kind of decided to do it. And
now we're hooked.
yeah.
I mean, every year it's like as soon as we finish, I'm ready to sign up for the next one. If they had a,
That's not how I feel.
yeah, this is true. If they had a discount for like early sign up right after the race, I'd be all over it. I mean, just like before we got here today, I was not excited whatsoever. I like didn't want to do. I was like laying in bed last night, like I don't want to do this. What are we doing? And then when I got here, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember why we do it. You know, like all the great people and like the camaraderie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just special.
I think one of the cool things is like this is your third year, so you're not like super veterans. Like some of these people have been around
Yeah.
for like 20, 30 years, but this is your third year, and a lot of the people remember your names from last year. You know,
Yeah,
you're still,
super
you're
cool,
not like,
right?
You're not like full-blown rookies, but
Yeah.
like you're still like
We're making a name for ourselves.
You're making a name for yourself, right? You're
Yeah.
like 3 years in, and people remember your names. They know who
Yeah.
you are. They're like, "Oh, you brought your boat." Yeah.
Yeah, the
you know,
community's
right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
predictions.
Before all this rain we got, you know, the goal was 75 hours, finished before the banquet. Now I don't know what to think. You know, we'll see
Yeah, I
what
just want
happens.
to finish.
I'm excited. It's like the last 2 years have been really low water years, and that is its own challenge.
Right.
You're portaging a lot. You're
So
hitting.
you haven't actually done this with high water
No,
levels.
this is all
Everyone
new
you've
to
done
us.
has always been like below
Yeah.
normal.
Everything is like, this is going to be like 6 times the amount of water and speed than we've ever done.
Yeah.
What
So
is-
it's going to feel like a new
In
race.
some sections,
It's
yeah.
going to be like a
It's-
completely different race than what we've done these
Yeah.
last 2
it's
years.
gonna be a whole new river. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
everything you thought, like landmarks you thought you knew and stuff like that, you're just gonna be like,
Yeah,
what is this?
Yeah,
yeah.
everything's
Yeah,
going
it
to
should
look
be
a little
exciting.
different.
Hopefully we don't break the boat.
I think that's another thing we love about it is it's a combination of all these different challenges. It's not just an endurance race. It's not just, you know, you're navigating the river, you're portaging, you're having to navigate the cuts. There's alligators, there's log jams. It's like people always say, it's a lot like life. You're gonna have all these different challenges. A lot can go wrong in 260 miles, and it's just you and your team out on the water, and you got to figure it out, and you got to find a way to keep moving forward.
Is there anything that you want to say to Andrew?
I don't know if Andrew feels this way, but I don't think I could do it with anybody else.
Oh, man.
It's a lot of one-on-one time. You know, it's not many people I could spend 75 hours in a small boat with and still be friends at the end of it.
And Andrew, you want to say to Alex before you get started?
I was just going to say, don't stop paddling.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I can't see him. Usually he's in the back and he gives up for a second. I yell at him, like, fuck are you doing? Keep paddling.
He can tell when you're.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can feel it immediately. Like it's just each stroke is
ass.
twice.
And
Each stroke gets twice as hard.
And the funny part is, like, I know for sure who's paddling more because I can see him,
Oh,
and he's the one
yeah,
taking breaks every.
That's bullshit.
52nd running of the Texas Water Safari, the world's toughest canoe race. We have another big year, a high water year. We've also gotten a lot of questions about the possibility of any kind of postponements for the safari. The race is going to start tomorrow, and Jay Daniels, when he does the race course description, is going to go into pretty good details. There's some possibility, just want to prepare you for it, and Jay will talk about it more. If we're still in flood stage way down the river, we may have to call the race earlier than planned. It's only happened once in Texas Water Safari history. We don't expect it to happen, but we're not going to have good numbers on flood stage until tomorrow afternoon, and we just made the decision, let's roll with it. So, and we'll figure it out during the race.
It's race morning. How are you feeling?
I'm excited.
You excited?
Yeah.
You amped up?
Yeah, I'm amped up. My stomach hurts a little bit. I think it's just all the nerves.
Yeah, me too. But I woke up feeling good.
Yeah.
Slept good.
Slept really good.
Ate a good breakfast.
So you guys get some good sleep last night.
Yeah.
You're amped up. You're ready to rock and roll.
I'm excited about this water level. I don't know what to. I feel like we don't know what we're about to get into.
It's an all new race.
Yeah.
I'm excited to start the race, but now I'm
I may
like,
not have to suffer as long. That's like what I'm excited about. It's like, oh shit, we're gonna be like shaving like 10 hours off of this thing. I need to keep my expectations reasonable.
Right.
Ahead, we're still finishing Monday morning. We've got the most badass team captains, so we're gonna have good support.
what did you guys forget?
Speaker and my toothbrush.
Oh no, not the speaker. That's kind of
big time.
critical.
I can
Yeah.
go without brushing my teeth.
Right.
Can't
Is-
go without the jam.
Is the speaker in the truck?
Yeah, it's in the front.
Okay. All right.
We got 45 minutes before we can get the water. So.
Okay.
The first year we had to go on these log jams and we had to go over logs, just a big chunk of logs about as high as like pushing the boat over, through the logs, climb in like a jungle gym, push the boat over, the other guy was steering the boat on the other side.
So the log jams are like almost like a full-on dam, though.
Yeah, they're full on dam. They're 10 foot high.
Wow.
Yeah, they're insane.
Wow.
And sometimes you get through one, and like you get in the boat, and then you'll turn the corner, and there'll be another one. No. And like by the time we get there, they've been so tracked out by the fast boats. Where you need to go, it's just a mud slip and slide. So like there's no tracks. Like you got to go up a hill. It's like a muddy slip and slide.
Right here. Right here.
Here, let me hit that real quick. Let me just finish it off.
Protein shake.
Yeah. Okay.
Protein shake.
Yeah, the heavy one is meat. Water. Mike, I'm gonna go where I want to go. Yeah, I'll take the water. We gotta get it up higher. Not much better. All right, buddy.
Seems like about the time.
Yeah.
I know, they've been really kicking it.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think last time it was 10:30, 11 o'clock when we were coming through here. Nope, I don't know if we're getting around. See if there's a trail. So there's a trail that cuts up right there. We can walk up, and there's like a little beach right there. Are we able to get up to that little sandbar there? Is there like a little trail right there? Okay.
Yeah, let's go up to the parking lot, get all the way behind the trees. There'll be a yellow piece of tape like this.
Okay.
Beside the one of the trees, that's the trail that goes.
And that goes down to right
Yeah,
there.
it's kind of has some cutbacks and stuff.
Okay.
There's a rope on the right hand side of it if you need to.
Okay, and then I'll come back here to sign out or sign in for them.
Actually over there, that same
That table right over there.
an iPad there, and they'll check you out.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Passin Bayou, right here. Right here. Woo, woo, woo.
You want your socks with ice one more time, or it's
I want
okay?
Yeah, I'll take it too.
Okay.
Crushing calories.
Until
Great.
until morning at least.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Gatorade water.
I don't have it on. It's in the truck.
No,
Gatorade
it's fine.
water.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, water.
Spiz.
Tracker started working better, huh?
Yes. Oh, it's working like a dream.
Yeah, I checked it and it was set for 2-hour intervals.
Oh. So we were like, what?
After y'all were like, it only pinged at 3.
Yeah. That's funny. That's good that it's working though. So I've got another PB&J. I've got a bean sandwich.
Sandwich, Alex?
I think I'm
Alex is like, hell no.
I think I'm
Jimmy John.
I think I'm
I'll
good
take a
with,
Jimmy John. Yeah.
with just PB&J.
Yeah, toss everything right there.
Pickle juice.
Don't need a pickle juice.
Applesauce.
Nah, I don't need that. I still got all this 5-hour energy.
Oh yeah, 5-hour energy.
Nah, I got plenty.
No, we got it.
Pickled,
Okay.
nothing. You guys are good?
Yeah.
Okay.
The,
You guys want protein shakes?
Yeah, give me a
Protein shakes. You got the... Here, let me have that coconut water. That cold one. I'm swapping
Swap your coconut water out for cold.
Yeah, I got a cold coconut water.
That goes
I'll tell you in a second.
this one's 40, right?
The next one I think is 60. 63.
It's a little bit long. This was a 20-mile trek.
The one after that is a long because Gonzalez and Oheim, I think it's
It's like 38 something miles.
You guys are, can you tell
Yeah.
that you're moving faster on the river?
Oh, 100%.
What do you need, sir? Oh, flashlight. Okay.
Do you have it on the last one?
No, I didn't.
Damn, I meant to like actually get some pictures of me and the wife.
I was gonna try to, but it was just like we showed up, and like 4 minutes later, you guys showed up, and I was like, I'm not ready.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you. You had 2-hour intervals on at that point.
Yeah, you guys were blowing and going, but I'll make sure I get as much as I can. Oh, I was gonna say Peter's about over an hour behind you.
You guys are just smoking him every night. He's looking at 10:30. He's well over an hour.
You can walk around if you want. All right, guys, get him.
All right, let's go in 5 hours.
Yes, sir. It's pretty good. It's good. Not too bad. Oh, way, 1,000%.
I wouldn't even try to. Well, you guys don't have to do a lot unless they don't want to pull off. But the bridge is too crowded. I think.
The bridge is super crowded. That's where everybody's at. There's a quarter of the people over there. Yeah. Yeah, and the trail's not bad. Just walk right down there, and then you got the nice little... I mean, the sandbar's a quarter the size that it was last year, but... It's a little slick when you get right to the bottom. Just careful. Good job, boys. I need it. 1986. They just right here a minute ago.
1986?
Yes, sir.
So we're 1986. Okay. All right. So, okay. Explain. Sign it and go real slow. Sign your name in the box. All right. And then give me a second. And now hit click in the box there. And sign your name. And then give it a second when you're done. All right. Wait a second. Now hit return. On there. Give it 2-3 seconds and hit save. One time. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're good. Yes, absolutely. But you have to take the path over here.
Yes, sir.
You can't go cut across.
And then when they're ported, they can follow it back from the right side instead of going under the bridge.
No, they have to go over the top.
Yeah, they're going over, but right there at that
Along
corner.
this bank over
Yes,
here.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Just
yes,
like
sir.
normal.
Yes, sir.
So the best thing to do is go down the trail.
Beat 'em.
But is there some room there?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of
There's
room.
still
Oh,
room.
there's tons of
And the
room.
water's
There
not
was-
deep on the gravel.
No, ankle deep. It's perfect down there.
Thank you.
Now the sign out is down here.
Yes,
So if
sir.
you go over there, then you'll have to. Okay. Perfect.
Well, and they're going 6.5 miles an hour. If they continue 6.5 miles an hour, the next checkpoint is 23 miles. They're going to do it in like under 3 hours. So this part of the river is getting faster, apparently.
Looks good. Hit it. Hit it.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Diet line, that's it. Okay, so 5 egg muffins. 5 egg muffins, 2 coffees. We're gonna beat them on the river. Thank you. Everybody else said you gotta get good.
Yeah, right. Yes.
We're not you now.
Andrew, how are you feeling? You've been better.
Coming around now.
Yeah. Was it a warm night last night or was it cold?
No, it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Did you catch any sleep or did you kick back for a little bit or you've been pumping the whole time?
Yeah, I just felt sick all night.
Sick last night.
Yeah.
What like upset stomach,
Yeah.
headache?
Upset stomach.
Okay. What do you need for your upset stomach? Tums, Alka-Seltzer,
No,
It's heavy.
nerve? Is it just nerves or?
grit.
Heavy. Heavy.
Oh, we had a big chunk of the bank fall off right next to us.
That woke you up.
Oh yeah. It covered us in dirt. Yeah, it was like a 500-pound piece of wall just fall off right when we were past it.
Got me a fresh, It's incredible the timing. Like it literally fell like right next to us, off the boat.
Here's a fizz. Here's water. There's more water. There's a tailwind. There's a fizz.
All right, Alex. How's it been? How are you doing?
I feel good. I feel strong. I feel great.
It's like-
Carrying this team right now.
Just so you guys know, this is the long one. This was the 8-hour pull last year.
No, last year I think it was like 11 hours.
It was ridiculous. Like, this is the heat of the day. You guys were dying, and your sun's just coming up, and you're done with it.
Protein. Yeah. Coconut water. Do you want a second coconut water?
All right, take this back, Levi.
All right, let's go. All right. You guys gonna boogie? Yep. Boogie. Okay.
1986, you're checked out.
Okay, we'll see you at the next
Sorry we
one.
didn't come check out your Shangri-La. I heard it was nice.
That Rossler boat's looking good, boys. Woo, woo, woo!
He might get a second win.
Yeah, you better. This is by far, I mean, it went from the worst checkpoint to the best checkpoint.
Wow.
I mean, this is
I mean, it's the
absolutely beautiful.
lawn's been mowed. It's been perfectly cleared out. I mean, there's a lot of work went into this place.
Yeah, and he came and did. He lives in East Texas. He lives near Palestine and Athens. And it started with he looked up who owned the property, and he went to the tax rolls, and he wrote a letter to those people, and they responded, and they said, you know, we've always run marathons. We always thought this would be a really great place. We'd love to let the race use it. I think the race put a new gate on the fence for them. But Joe came and mowed, and he cleared out all the brush and everything.
And he drove all the way from East Texas to like bring his lawnmower out here to like.
In his trailer, all his weeding equipment. But he came out earlier and brought all that stuff in over multiple weekends.
Wow.
So.
Starting to rain. It looks like we're going to be in for torrential downpours. There's the boys right there. They're coming out.
Right now. But in 13 minutes, we're free.
How are you feeling, dude?
Pretty bummed out.
Right.
Killing it.
You guys really were.
Yeah, pretty bummed out. I think we were gonna have like our best year ever.
Oh yeah, and like you had like the best possible chances to have your best year ever, and then it's like they pulled it out from under you.
Yeah.
But man, you guys are going so fast. Like this checkpoint right here, last year you guys were doing this at like
3 in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning today, not yesterday. So you guys were lightning fast. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm just like devastated. Yeah, it's like our PR year.
Right. Well, we might have to get a PR year next year. Are you gonna be ready for something like that?
I mean,
Is there gonna be a next year?
yeah, there will be. Yeah, we were pushing so hard to do place really well. Like, we could have caught third place.
Were you that close to third?
Yeah. He just passed us at Victoria, and he pulled in here 5 minutes before us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we're faster than him. So.
Wow. So you guys really, you felt like you had an actual chance to podium this year?
Yeah, for sure. And not even just podium, we were going to break 60 hours. And with the way the river is, like, I don't, like, that's very difficult in that boat. I have to get a substantial amount of rain the day before the race.
Wait. So you're saying there's going to be a next year?
I don't know. Telling Andrew, I was like, before we got to Victoria, I was like, there is no way I'm ever doing this again.
Really?
And then after Victoria, I felt so good after our nap. I was like, why would I ever say this? Like, we're having so much fun right now.
This is great.
Yeah, exactly.
And the dogs are...
We just had such a good year.
I have to tell you, I saw a video.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I was
no,
telling
we're
us, like,
not upset.
knowing the water safari's mentality about
just
everything, I'm sure it was very, very, very dangerous. Like, I know they wouldn't call it unless they absolutely had to.
Is it the conditions in the bay? Is that what they?
In the cuts.
Oh, in the cuts.
What they told when they did the official cancellation was that the San Antonio River was flooding into the Guad and sort of blocking the Guad and making it spread out.
So there's like some
rain yesterday.
Yesterday's rain kind of. And then as soon as I got off the phone with you guys, that's when I was like, let me check the weather real quick. And that's when I saw, like, holy cow, massive storm coming through. Like, we're talking yellow and red right across the bay at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So right when they were going to be rolling in, it was going to be torrential downpour rain. And I was like, oh, that's why they called it. But then once we got up here and talked to the actual race officials, it was yesterday's rainstorm that caused it to flood out the channels to the point where it wasn't safe to get through. But, and I feel Alex's and Andrew's pain, because like they're never going to get a race with this kind of time ever. The opportunity for this
would have been
could be,
their golden year.
it could be 20 more years before they have a race where it's like flooded out like this, where you have the potential of getting a sub 60 time. Do we hand off the package?
Yep. Andrew's driving home. I give him Red Bull.
Oh, he's gonna need it. He says he felt good, but he looked exhausted.
Yes, I know. That's Alex was like, can you follow him home? And I'm like, I can't. I gotta go get the kids. Oh yeah. He's like, Andrew, I'm really worried about you, man. Andrew's like, no, dude. I was getting ready to fight the bay for my life. I'm jacked. I'm fine. And I was like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna stop and get a coffee once I get on the highway. And I was like, well, I got a Red Bull right now.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
there is a really nice gas station just right here.
Yeah, the Texarkana.
The Texan.
Those are nice.
They are.
Before Buc-ee's, that was the Buc-ee's before Buc-ee's.
But they just couldn't swing. Buc-ee's said, hey, you know what? We're gonna show up and we're gonna make 17 million square foot gas stations with 8,000 pumps. Yeah. And the Texan was like, apparently I ain't that Texan because I was not able to go big. And now I have to go home. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this video of me at the Texas Water Safari and also Team Passin Bayou. If you enjoyed this week's video, please click right here and subscribe to the channel. Also, next week, we're going to be diving right back into the Scout, right where we left off. We've got tons of rust. We got to change out the windshield frame. We got to sand. We got to paint. We got to make this thing look good. It's running great. It's driving great. And now it's going to look great. And then let's go have some fun with it. So stick around and we'll be back to the Scout next week. Thanks and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful weekend.